Automobile travel will never be the same. The Nissan Leaf, the first fully electric vehicle from a major car maker, finally hits local lots this month. And as Cairo 7 consumer investigator Amy Clancy found, some people here in the Northwest have reserved their vehicles before even taking a test drive.
I can't wait to get it. I'm excited.
Nathan and Cindy Kellogg of Gig Harbor have already paid $99 to reserve one of the first 20,000 Nissan Leafs to roll off the production line without ever even taking a test drive. On this recent day in Tukwila, the Kellogg's had the chance to drive the fully electric, zero-emission vehicle. Are you going to go through with the purchase?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Car's nice and roomy, drives well, feels good. I would use it as a second car. You're obviously not going to run across the country in it yet.
According to Nissan, the Leaf will go an average of 100 miles on a charge. Mileage will vary depending on use of air conditioning, heating, defrost, windshield wipers, driving up hills, anything that draws on the charge. Unlike the soon-to-be-released Chevy Volt and the wildly popular Toyota Prius and other hybrids, the Leaf does not have a backup gasoline engine. So,
if you're planning to purchase a Leaf, the best thing to do is to have that charging equipment before you bring the car home so you can plug it in right away and start charging each night.
The reason why planning is important, most homes typically have only 110-volt outlets in the garage. A 110 will take nearly an entire day to fully charge a Leaf.
We call it a trickle charge because a battery pack of this size is going to take about 20 hours to fully charge that way.
A 220-240-volt 40-amp plug-in, like most clothes dryers use, can charge the Leaf in about 8 hours. But to install that in your garage will take some foresight and about $2,000. According to Nissan, the charging dock will need to be hardwired by a certified electrician. The good news for Northwest drivers, there is a third charging option. Western Washington is part of a federally funded program to install about 1,500 public-use charging stations. Some of them will be so-called fast charge stations, which will fill the battery with juice in about 30 minutes.
To start it, all you do is put your foot on the brake and press power.
Cairo 7 consumer investigators had the chance to drive a new Leaf.
There you go. Now you're getting up to 60. See, people always ask how it does getting up to 60. I'm like, it's great.
The car did accelerate faster than expected and was so quiet that the Leaf has been designed to emit a sound while driving below 18 miles per hour to warn pedestrians of its presence. The biggest concern among some test drivers.
I like the fact that, it's electric, it's 100% electric, but at the same time, I can only go 100 miles.
That and its roughly $35,000 sticker price, plus another $2,000 to equip your home with the proper outlet. Is it worth that kind of expense, do you think?
I think if you did the arithmetic with the savings on cost per mile, it'd probably wash out pretty quickly.
In Tukwila, I'm consumer investigator Amy Clancy, Cairo 7 Eyewitness News.
Nissan estimates it'll cost about $190 a year to keep the Leaf on the road compared to more than $1,000 a year for a regular gasoline vehicle. The first Leafs will be delivered this month. Nissan says it'll take 6 months to a year to fill all the pre-orders.